My close friends came in my early to mid 20s, and I didn't know they were close friends until 10 years later. So that is something to keep in mind. 10 years later is how you can probably gauge, like, is this person a friend or a close friend? So here I am, skinny, looking young. When I got older, I realized, oh, looking young was good. But in high school, I was just a baby. I was called Babykins in my college from my friends. I was playing around making beats. I grew up, loving hip hop so much that I wanted to make it. And then I started making movies. I was at film school, and that's been my identity for a long time. It still is. Back then, I was way quieter, and I didn't think my voice mattered. I thought that if too cocky, you speak up, and I just really dampened my personality. And I dated, and I think most of the relationships I ruined. I remember crying in front of women and this is how self-aware I was. I could see their face. I could see when they're just losing interest, or they didn't know what to do. They're like freaking out because I'm like being a baby about something. I did things I did so many insecure things that I constantly see other men doing for the rest of their life. But I saw and stopped it later on. But when I look back, I made some stupid, like gaslight. I probably gaslit women. I know I did pity parties where it's like, well, you don't care about me or whatever. I see men do this all the time. I will not do that anymore. I will not do that. And if I do, I will call my own self out on it. And I have to backtrack a little bit. So in my 20s, I was introduced to this book called The Game. Most men have heard of it if they're my age. And it's basically like a secret society of pickup artists that was like somewhat true, it's somewhat fictional. And the truth was, there was this pickup artist community. Just delve deep in it. I'm like, if someone can teach me how to meet women or date better, or be like a super charismatic man, or be social and make all these friends, I'm gonna look into it. And a lot of it was really good. There's some personalities I didn't like at all. I do not like lying or manipulating people like women, or playing games. I'm not a player. I've never been. I don't think I have been. Like, to me, a player is someone who is dating or talking to people with an agenda or goal. Not because they like them, but because they're trying to score. And a lot of that didn't set with me. But some of the stuff, the confidence building stuff, the inner game stuff of how you can look at yourself better, did work. It wasn't sticking because I wasn't fully practicing it or whatever. And again, I had to like weed through the good information, the bad information, because there was a lot of stuff that I do not think is healthy at all for anybody to do. And I don't do it. So that is my 20s. The late 20s was the worst, where it's like, oh wow, I've had all these crushes, and I've had friends just come in, swoop up, and date these women, and then discard them, and I never see them again. My late 20s are rough. I definitely felt like I made some good friends, and then I had a lot of people where it's like, immediately I could just tell they didn't like me. This is how I was socially until like 31. I decided I wanted to move out of Florida because I've hated it. How are your friends treating you? Like, I learned later on in life, probably when I moved, what a close friend really looks like. And they're always on your side. They're always in your corner. You can talk to them for as long as you want. You never get tired of them. That is what a close friend is. I have close friends that are like, dude, if I don't talk to you for 10 years and we talk again, it's gonna be like nothing happened, like no time passed. That's the type of friends you want. They're always on your side. And they'll love you. If you make a wrong decision, they're gonna, okay, you do you know what's right for you, and I still love you. That's what a close friend is. And close friends are family. But I didn't know this until I moved. I was sitting at this table, and I remember it. I remember the friends that were there. And like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it, because I was emotional. I was just smiling, watching them all get along. I brought some of those people together. I didn't realize to do that either. They were friends from different groups, because I had different social circles, and they all brought different things. I had like a music, hip hop social circle. I had like a filmmaking social circle. I had just my friends I go see movies with on the weekends social circle. And then out of those people were my close friends. And I was just turning 31. I turned 31 in Portland. And then this was the worst and best thing that happened to me next. I'm in Portland. 3 months have gone by. I am very, very, very introverted, super introverted. I don't need. I had good friends. They're in Florida. I like being alone. I got kind of scared and I didn't know what to do, and I started getting a little lonely. And I never get lonely.